Morning to you, man. Morning to your love.
The book for this week is called Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. Let me take a moment and talk a bit about the books and experiences that I'll be sharing this month. In November, I'll be focusing on the geographical aspect of the African diaspora. Fancy way of saying that I'll be looking at other black folk around the world. I'll start with a short and sweet summary of the book without giving away the ending, of course, followed by my initial interpretation. I stress initial because I just finished reading the book and I do believe that books can grow on you over time. Like songs do. You know when you have that one song and it's like,
Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Anyway, the story is divided into 3 parts. The reader is introduced to an alpha male top dog character named Okonkwo, who is a bad mother.
I'm done my share.
As far as the main character goes, this third-person narrative mainly follows his life as a grown man, reflects back on the incompetencies and cowardice of his deceased father, and ultimately shows his aspirations of becoming a legitimized leader among the village of Umuofia, Nigeria. Okonkwo got his power and influence from his will to fight. To me, he was a no-nonsense, time is money type of man. He believed that if you wanted something, you had to work for it. Prideful man he was. As far as he knew, he had things under control in his village. Don't get me wrong, unfortunate things did happen, but he came through to sort things out. Man from another tribe murders a woman in the Umuofia tribe. Keep calm. We'll just give him an ultimatum. War. Or you give us a young man and a virgin from your tribe. Old woman carrying your daughter away into the darkness? Don't worry. He can bring her back. Okonkwo's dedication to his family, work, and legacy was gripped so tight that I think he inadvertently damaged these things. Towards the end of part 1, Okonkwo's life takes a turn for the worse and he is exiled for 7 years. How? Well, like I said, you have to read the book and see why. This portion of the story is classic colonialism in its prime. This is when the tide starts to change for nearly everyone in the book. Okonkwo and his family are exiled into his mother's homeland for 7 years. And back in Umuofia, missionaries have come to save and convert these clansmen. I use the word convert because the book has gone into great detail to describe the religious practices upheld by the people of Umuofia. Before you know it, the schools were built, the number of converted clansmen steadily grew, and all the while Okonkwo was still exiled. Okonkwo finishes his 7-year bid and returns to find a village that he thinks has changed for the worse. So here's what I think of the book and how it relates to today. In my opinion, I think Okonkwo represents black ancestry and culture all over the world. Full stop. Strong, rich, hardworking, vibrant, but as decades pass, the effort to revive history is combated with postmodernism, meaning that these youngins that you drag to your porch aren't really enamored with your stories. They have their own ideas of their ancestry. As a matter of fact, the reader discovers this opposition fused into the rhetoric of the missionaries. I'll end with this. There's something to be said about black cultural preservation, but I do believe that it only comes after one understands their value. Once something is valued, then it's protected. In that order, Okonkwo lived his life in offense, always doing this and pursuing that, but not enough defending his people. Ask any basketball fan. Why do you always hear fans screaming,
who threw the ball inbounds coming off the double screen,
instead of, offense, offense? 1, fans only rest assured when the power is in your hands. 2, opposition is on your turf and threatens to take what you think belongs to you. Will you defend what's yours? Protecting the culture is a must. Without it, things fall apart. So now I'm asking you, in the 21st century, should black folk continue to prioritize cultural preservation as a means of protecting their blackness? Leave a comment and join the conversation. This is the Black Curriculum.